name's Garry Thomas. I'm an Associate Director at Greenacre Recruitment. I've been here, next January will be 10 years. I was the first hire for Dan and Joe and still here, so I must be doing something right. And I manage the property and assets team, so anything from responsive repairs to planned maintenance to compliance, which is what we call the big six, and asset management, and there's lots of fancy names for all these different things that we do, but and the types of candidates that I would be recruiting for would be surveying level up to chief executive level. Well, thank you for that, by the way. I'm not sure about the entire universe, but I'm doing very well here. I think the good thing about recruitment is you get out of it what you put into it. I think I'm a people person. My candidates and clients tend to like me or tend to like what I'm saying, and it just seems to be a good fit, you know. And I like to think I go over and above. I like to think that myself and Greenacre sort of buck that trend. So the honesty and trust element is absolutely key, and just being consistent at that as well. Just three. I hope that I would say that I'm positive. I mentioned two just now, so I'm honest and I'm trustworthy. And I think those three are invaluable for what you need doing this job. You know what, it's really interesting because what we couldn't do during the pandemic is meet people. And we're now in that situation that 2 and a bit years later, yes, we can use Teams and it's a great tool, and it means that I can speak to 10 people in, 2 hours, one in Brighton, one in Manchester, one in London, and it can be done me sitting in the same spot. But I do think that we've missed that getting out and being that face and that handshake and just being a face to someone, really. So I suppose what I've learned is that I can do my job from my laptop, but I think I still miss that not going to meet people, and that's something that I'm actively trying to get back out there, and to be that face to a name. The mental health pressures that that COVID put on everybody. I'm very lucky that I've got a very supportive network. I still came into the office once a week to meet my team because I thought it was important. But I do know, and hearing stories about what other people were going through, it certainly put a big stress on mental health. So in a way, it's really positive because it got that back out there again. And someone that's had to deal with depression around friends and family for a few years now, it's only a positive thing to get that out there and to get the understanding of it. I think, these one word things are not my forte, but I would say positive. I think the future is really positive. From a personal perspective, I've got a 1-year-old little boy, a 3-year-old little girl. I'm getting married next year as well. I'm not sure if you knew that, Alma, by the way, but yeah, if you didn't, I'm sorry to break that on here. But yeah, so from a personal perspective, really positive. And from a work perspective, it's really positive. There's so much going on in the sector. There's so much change. There's so many new things with the sustainability. The white papers obviously just come in. There's still the questions around legislation on building safety. So there's still so much for us to learn. And that's without all the other bits like repairs and planned maintenance and everything else that's still going on in the background. So yeah, and actually from a recruitment perspective, we're still growing. Our reputation, touch wood, is getting better and bigger. So year on year, we seem to be succeeding more and more. So it's all positive in my eyes, for sure. I think it would have to be somewhere with my family, really. I know it sounds really boring, but I suppose the textbook answer is a beach in Mauritius or somewhere like that. But maybe it's a beach in Mauritius with my 1-year-old playing football with me and my 3-year-old little girl, telling my wife or future wife what to do. My motivation's changed a lot since I've had kids, and I think I was 38 when I had my first kid, so I left it fairly late, I guess. So Yeah, just to be around my family. It shows I'm not that unromantic, doesn't it? I'd be a tiger, because they're a little bit ginger, and I love big cats. You know, a few years back when I went to Mauritius, I was very fortunate to go on a walk with a white Bengal tiger and a lion. Obviously not fully grown; they were still adolescent, but it was great. You know, and I would love. I see those animal, you know, sort of wildlife shows with people that own big cats, not the Joe thingy one on Netflix, not that one, but ones that actually do it properly, and the relationship they've got with massive animals. I'd be like, I'd love to do that. That'd be my my dream if I could do that. So yeah, tiger. Best dad joke. I could tell you a joke about pizza, but it's a bit cheesy.